My guest today is the principal market growth strategist of cybersecurity and emerging technologies for General Dynamics Mission Systems. LinkedIn named Chuck Brooks as one of the top 5 tech people to follow on LinkedIn out of their 550 million members. Chuck has served at the Department of Homeland Security as the first legislative director of the Science and Technology Directorate. Chuck is an adjunct faculty member at Georgetown University in their Applied Intelligence program and has an MA in International Relations from the University of Chicago and a BA in Political Science from DePaul University. So Chuck, what keeps you up at night?
Well, when you talk about cybersecurity, a lot of things keep me up. So I had to narrow it down. And I wanted to think, and it's obviously one area where most attacks are happening, almost 50%. And where I think we're the most vulnerable, it's in the healthcare arena. As you remember, what happened last year in 2017, there was a virus that spread, a ransomware virus called WannaCry, and it hit over 300,000 computers in 150 countries, and it took down a lot of sort of the UK infrastructure in healthcare. And this reason is severalfold. One is that most of the healthcare facilities, hospitals, clinics, other places, medical research are operating on a variety of systems with different manufacturers. Most of them are legacy systems, and most of them are unpatched. The fact is that only 3% of most IT hospital budgets are spent on cybersecurity, yet they're probably the most vulnerable. And the other big issue I think to worry about is that we're all patients at one point or other, and our records are susceptible to being hacked. And more ominous is if a hospital's held ransomware, they're also holding the records, the procedures, and the equipment used for surgery, for operations, for research, for treating some patients. So it's a very scary scenario, and it's happened once, and it's happened several times with ransomware on local hospitals. And most experts say 75% of healthcare facilities have already been hit with malware. And every day there's 250,000 new types of malware being created. So I think if I'm going to say what really keeps me up every night is the fact that healthcare is so vulnerable, and so are we.
Yeah, wow, that is scary. Well, appreciate that. Hey Chuck, where can our viewers learn a little bit more about you, or maybe some of the services, things that you provide if they want to reach out and contact you?
First and foremost is my LinkedIn account. Look me up on Chuck Brooks and follow me there. I have almost 50,000 followers. And second, on Twitter, at Chuck D. Brooks. And I'm relatively new to Twitter, but I like to engage in social media, and I appreciate connecting.
Excellent. Great. Well, thanks again for being on, Chuck.
Thank you for having me.